Just recently, mysterious beings have been caught on footage of trail cams that have been activated in the middle of the night because of their motion sensors. Scientists cannot get their heads around the following footage and do not know how to declare what their eyes have seen. Join us as we reveal 5 trail cam clips that show some terrifying encounters with unknown beings. Fresno Nightcrawlers. A pair of trousers without bodies strolling about. The Fresno Nightcrawler, as it is known, was photographed by a home security camera in Fresno, California, dating back in 2007. When 2 or more were discovered in Yosemite National Park in 2011, the Nightcrawler did not stay a local legend for long. Skeptics started looking into the allegations made about aliens and demons as the Nightcrawler film gained popularity. The video was examined by YouTuber Captain Disillusion, who pointed out that the poor recording quality would make it very simple to fake, either with CGI animation or even just a manipulated video clip of someone strolling along while ostensibly wearing MC Hammer trousers. Additionally, the owner of the original cassette asserts that he unintentionally deleted the original material, making it difficult to retrieve the high-quality version. The fact that this is so handy has led doubters to surmise that the entire incident was probably a fake planned by the owner of the surveillance camera. I'm sticking with my own idea that this whole affair was merely a PR trick to sell these lovely, sweet, wearable sleeping bags. Given that these unusual bipedal cryptids have not yet been sighted before or after, barring our 2-legged pal's reappearance. The Thunderbird. The Thunderbird is a mythological being who appears in the mythology of many Native American tribes. It was a bird that was so enormous that every time it flapped its wings, thunder could be heard. Although they are usually regarded as myths, several men in Tombstone, Arizona said that they killed and captured one in 1886. The incident was covered by the local newspaper in Tombstone, which also included a picture of the men posing in front of a massive pterodactyl. After these images were uncovered and made public online in 2010s, conspiracy theorists began to speculate that A, the Thunderbird was genuine, and B, it was some sort of prehistoric dinosaur that had not yet gone extinct. Skeptics got interested as the tale gained popularity and began to look into where the images came from. It turns out that a report about a gigantic bird did appear in the newspaper of Tombstone, but the images that were circulated online were wholly phony. To recreate the Tombstone Thunderbird episode from the TV show's Freaky Links from 2000, the production team built a huge model pterodactyl. It turns out that the photographs of the Tombstone Thunderbird that had been circulating were really set decorations. Additionally, it seems a little too handy that the actual photographs of the monster that were purportedly taken in the 1800s have also since vanished. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that scientists do not think a big pterodactyl was flying over Arizona in the 1800s. However, researchers do think that the origins of the Thunderbird story may lie in the bones and remnants of dinosaurs. Even though pterodactyls and pteranodons can no longer fly, their petrified remains may still be found all throughout the continent of North America. The same holds true for enormous bird fossils. The longest bird fossil ever found was a Pelagornis sandersi specimen with a 24-foot wingspan that paleontologists unearthed in North Carolina in 1983. The species, which went extinct 25 million years ago, were strikingly similar to thunderbirds in the modern day. Similar-sized bird species like the Argentavis, a massive South American predator that is depicted here in an artistic recreation and became extinct around 6 million years ago, were also gone. North and South America are both home to these kinds of fossils. Therefore, it's simple to understand how ancient people who were not aware of the difference between fossils and actual bones would have believed that they had discovered the skeletal remains of a recently extinct monster. Let's hope fossils were at least somewhat to blame. Mothman. Point Pleasant, West Virginia may not strike you as a particularly spooky location, yet the Mothman calls the area home. The cryptid, known as Mothman, may seem like a counterfeit superhero, but it is truly a flying 7-foot-tall humanoid with glowing red eyes and a reputation as a sign of doom. The Mothman has been sighted multiple times since the initial sighting in 1966. His sightings correlating with vanished pets and, most significantly, the collapse of Point Pleasant's greatest bridge, which left 46 people dead. Up until 2016, the majority of Mothman sightings were based purely on eyewitness stories. However, in 2016, a resident of Point Pleasant obtained some rather clear images purporting to show the cryptid. When the pictures were made public, internet users erupted into a frenzy. However, debunkers swiftly came up with other explanations for the encounter. Some people think the picture truly depicts an owl with a snake in its talons, not Mothman. I find it surprisingly compelling, but it's also possible that the Mothman's legs are actually the antenna of a California root borer flying in front of the camera, as has been postulated by several. This is not the first time that common animals have been blamed for Mothman sightings. Some people now are certain that the cryptid seen during the initial Mothman sightings was a mistaken barred owl. The barred owl is not 7 feet tall, but because it is a nocturnal creature that rests on trees, its eyes appear to flash brilliant red. Some people find it difficult to comprehend how a creature like an owl might be mistaken for a dreadful monster. However, as this viral video from a few years ago demonstrates, even young owls may occasionally appear to be rather frightening. The Mothman, however, continues to play a significant role in Point Pleasant's folklore, with monuments, businesses, and an annual event dedicated to the creature. A bug zapper is all you need to kill the Mothman if it is genuine, even though many residents in Point Pleasant still believe in the cryptid. El Chupacabra, a predator with a reputation for robbing cattle of their blood. The Chupacabra is a cryptid that has been seen in the deserts of Texas and Mexico. While the creature is viewed as an extraterrestrial reptile in Mexico, it is characterized as a big, spike-spined dog in Texas. Although the monsters in reported photographs of the creature are indeed frightening, in almost all cases, these chupacabras are actually dogs or coyotes with mange, a condition that results in hair loss and shriveled skin. So the chupacabra is often a sick mongrel and not a monster. But what about the sightings when the cryptid appears to be more terrifying? This video purports to show a chupacabra prowling over the Navajo Nation Native American Reservation's desert. There's no way that the creature in the video is a mange-ridden dog. But apart from the most ardent Chupa believers, it's very obvious that this footage is nothing more than CGI fakery pasted onto the video given the poor lighting, inconsistent shadows, and overall PS2 character model look. The fact that the majority of these chupacabra sightings may be explained away does not diminish the reality that actual cattle in these places have truly looked to have been drained of their blood on several occasions. What gives then? Well, a biological mechanism called lucidity can account for that. An animal's blood no longer circulates throughout its body after it dies. Specifically, if a blood test is performed on the animal's upper extremities, this indicates that the blood seeps down to the lowest portion of the body before drying and thickening, giving off the impression that the animal has been emptied of blood. The roots of the chupacabra story are explained by this scientific discovery, but it has also made me skip dinner. Gross. The rake. Unfortunately, the next horrific beast is a little more local, prowling around American suburbs and backyards looking for victims. The rake is a scary creature that chases its prey while crawling about on all fours. Given that the rake is a fairly contemporary cryptid, practically all reports of its sightings include videos and still images. The most well-known of these sightings were captured in a 2006 video, which showed the creature lurking in a garden. The monster evolved from a mysterious cryptid to an internet legend as the video gained popularity. However, because of the rake's status as an internet cryptid, investigators have been able to follow a trail that took them right to the 4chan message board in 2005, after discovering the first reference of the creature online. And here's the twist. In the original thread, a bunch of online users were actively collaborating to construct a new monster to deceive users of the internet. What about the rake's photos and videos though? That eerie excerpt that we watched, on the other hand, was taken from a short film made by a group of Spanish filmmakers that dealt with the subject of a fallen angel. The clip was merely taken by netizens who intended to deceive the internet and perpetuate the hoax, while the original film had nothing to do with the rake. To attract attention to the release of Resistance Tree, this image was initially created as promotional artwork. It shows an adversary from the game in a realistic trail cam scene. It was undoubtedly a sinister design, but it made the ideal material for web storytellers to develop the rake's legend. Moreover, whether it's true or not, I believe I've finished looking at it. Don't worry, if you encounter these creepy creatures, we've arranged a way of mind-blowing self-defense. We have a video on our channel titled The Top 6 Best Revolvers for Concealed Carry in 2023. Watch the video and you'll be so confident that even the Mothman will be scared of you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more exciting content like this. Also, if you enjoyed our efforts, hit the like button. But if you feel unsatisfied, we've got something more exciting to quench your thirst for curiosity. Just click on the following video and explore a new window of wisdom. Thanks for watching.